Somebody messaged me and asked me, how do I think the words dyke and faggot, how do they affect negatively on the gay community, on the LGBT community? But then I think negatively, it's kind of like saying the N-word. It makes people feel like they can say it, like it's right, like it's okay, like it doesn't still hurt. Just because we call ourselves that doesn't mean that we want somebody else to call us that in a negative, derogatory way. And it's the same thing about the N-word. We don't like to be called the N-word by somebody that we feel shouldn't be calling us the N-word, somebody who's not a part of the family, as we like to call ourselves. Just the same way with the LGBTQ community. And how I see it and how I look at it is it's like it's your choice if you want to be called that. Some people, it doesn't bother them when people call them a faggot or a dyke. They're kind of like, and what? I'm one of those people. I don't really give a fuck. It's like when somebody tries to say the N-word in a derogatory way. Yeah, we gonna fight, but am I gonna lose sleep over it? Am I gonna have a fit? No. I don't care. Because it's not the worst things I've heard. So I guess in a negative way, we've gotten so used to those terms that we've started using them ourselves. That we've gotten so used to those terms, describing us as a society, as a sex, as in our sexuality and in us, that we've taken to them ourselves and turned them into terms of endearment. I definitely can see where that might confuse people, because just like they took the N-word where people were being called that as a derogatory way and turned it into something that it's like another term of endearment where it's like an introduction. What's up, my nigga? It's, you turn that from that to that. We've done the same thing again. We've taken, faggot or dyke or whatever derogatory words that homophobic people use to describe our sexualities, our same-sex relationships, and who we are as people. We've taken that and we've turned it into something that we're trying to turn positive when it's still a negative term. That's because, honestly, when we hear it come from somebody that we see around, we get like that. We get pissed off. Like, people would get pissed off if somebody called the N-word when we say it constantly. It's the truth. I think that it's negatively really taught us that that's kind of what we're called. And it's okay to use the words to each other and to ourselves, So that's what I would say negatively. Positively, I would say I think we've created a tough skin for ourselves, because a lot of gay people back in the older times when gay really wasn't understood or tolerated as much as it is now, people didn't like those words being called to them. But I think that along the times, I don't know where this thought process comes from, but one person said to me, I think we try to recreate it, but in a positive way, like turn it into something to where it makes our skin tough. So if somebody says it doesn't hurt as bad, that they're judging us or prejudging us because we've already said, well, I already know I'm a faggot, or I already know I'm a dyke, and, or I already know I'm a nigger, what the fuck, and, it's kind of like that. And it made me think, I wonder if it really is that, if we've taken it and tried to form a tough skin by using it ourselves, to where it's kind of like no big deal to say it.